I was locked inside a dark room with a woman, and that's when she revealed the horrifying truth. In that moment, I realized this wasn't just a jungle trip. My name is Daniel, and this is my story.
I was living a peaceful life with my wife Sonia and our two lovely children. I worked as a photographer while my wife worked for a major magazine. One day, a documentary revealed that large parts of the forest were being illegally destroyed. Seeing this deeply disturbed me. At the same time, somewhere inside that forest, a mysterious forest goddess watched the trees being cut down and seemed filled with sorrow. Soon after, I was called to the mayor's office. While waiting there, I read an article written by my wife in the newspaper. The mayor gave me a special task to travel deep into the jungle and photograph a rare giant flower hidden inside the dense forest. Since I didn't know the way, we hired a local guide named Roger, a man who knew every corner of the jungle. I left for the journey with Roger. On the way, we stopped at his village so he could visit his family. There, I learned his father was seriously ill with an infection, and Roger was desperately trying to gather money for treatment. He gave some money to his grandmother and aunt, but suddenly, angry villagers arrived and tried to attack him. They accused Roger of taking away their daughter, Gina, who had mysteriously gone missing. Watching Roger argue fiercely with them made me realize he was not a simple man, but I ignored it and continued my journey with him. While driving deeper into the forest, I fell asleep. In my dream, I saw the forest goddess. I felt drawn toward her, and just as things became intense, I suddenly woke up. Roger insisted we keep moving because we still had a long way to go. Soon, I heard gunshots. A frightened girl was running through the forest while a dangerous man chased her, trying to attack her. At that same moment, a hunter fired at a wild boar, but somehow the bullet struck the attacker instead. It felt unnatural, almost like the forest goddess had intervened to save the girl. Later, the girl met Roger, and I discovered she was Gina, the same missing girl. Roger told a hunter not to chase her, claiming she had gone insane. Then I learned the truth through flashbacks. Roger had once been close to Gina. He had taken her to a forest camp under the promise of work, but instead he abandoned her there and sold her. She was abused and forced into a terrible life she never chose. The trauma slowly broke her mind. Back in the present, Roger and I camped in the forest for the night. While he slept outside, Gina suddenly attacked him with a large knife. I managed to save him just in time, and she ran away. That night, strange things continued happening. A hunter sleeping in another tent was killed when a massive branch crashed down after a giant snake appeared nearby, as if the forest itself was hunting him. I had another dream involving the forest goddess. When I woke up, Roger and I realized something impossible. We were no longer where we had slept. Somehow, during the night, we had ended up in a different location. Neither of us could explain it. As we moved forward, we found the hunter's dead body. I wanted to report it to the forest department, but Roger stopped me. Later, we discovered men illegally cutting trees. I photographed them, but Roger's friends caught me at gunpoint and forced me to delete every image. Then I met a terrified girl named Maria. She was running for her life. Roger captured her and took us to a hidden camp. The moment I entered, I sensed something deeply wrong. The woman in charge locked me inside a room with Maria. There, I learned the horrifying truth. Girls were brought there under false promises of jobs, then forced into exploitation. If they tried to escape, they were killed. Maria told Roger had brought her and her sister there the same way. They had tried escaping many times, but were always caught. She was especially worried about her sister, Margarita, who was trapped with Sam, a brutal man far worse than an animal. Hearing her story shattered me. That night, the forest goddess seemed to strike again. A guard watching Maria's room died after being attacked by a snake. Using that chance, Maria and I escaped. We also rescued Margarita, and even Gina began helping us. By morning, Sam and his men discovered we had fled. They hunted us through the jungle and opened fire when they found us. In the chaos, Margarita was killed. Then something unbelievable happened. The forest goddess herself seemed to rise against them. Snakes surrounded Sam and his men. As they fired wildly, many of their own bullets struck each other. One by one, they fell. Sam's entire group was destroyed. Only Roger survived. While escaping, I finally reached the place I had been searching for. I photographed them. Then I escaped with Maria. Gina chose to remain inside the forest. The next day, I returned to the mayor's office with Maria. That's when I uncovered another terrible truth. The mayor himself had been using Roger and others to cut down the forest illegally. Maria returned home, only to discover her own grandmother had sold her to Roger for money. Her trust in humanity shattered. Meanwhile, Roger's father grew weaker. Before dying, Gina's father found Roger and killed him. Later, my wife told me if I allowed those photographs to be published, she could expose everything happening inside the forest. I agreed. Her article revealed the entire criminal operation. The mayor was arrested, along with everyone involved.